Hi all and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you all how to achieve a no makeup look. So this is a look that just brings out your natural beauty and makes you still look like you but slightly more flawless, just covering any imperfections and not using any heavy products. So first of all, I am going to start off with priming my skin. So the primer that I'm going to be using today is the e.l.f. Illuminating Face Primer. So this just gives your skin a healthy glow and it also makes your makeup last longer. So you just want to take one pump of that and you want to rub it in well, get it into those pores, into any fine lines that you may have on your face. And this will ensure not only that your skin has a healthy glow, but it will also make your makeup last longer. Next off, I'm going to go in with colour correcting. So I'm going to use this palette here and I'm going to use the green concealer to neutralize any redness that is on my face. So I'm going to go in with a brush to do that, so a concealer brush, and just go around my nose where I've got a bit of redness, and just on my chin where I had some recent breakouts that are still just clearing up a little bit. And also just under there I've just got some eternal redness. Like most people with very fair skin, when my skin burns, it never comes back from it. So if you've got very fair skin, actually in general, you should always wear sunblock. And just pat that in. And next off, rather than going in with a traditional foundation, what I like to use is a BB cream. I find that a heavy foundation or a full coverage foundation, it often doesn't make my skin look better, it makes it look worse and more cakey. It doesn't give me the flawless look that I really want. So rather than going in with a full foundation, I like to use a good concealer to get rid of any imperfections that I may have, and then go in with a good quality BB cream. This is my favourite BB cream of all time. This is the NYX BB cream. It has slightly heavier coverage for a BB cream, but it's not as full as a foundation, and I just find that it makes my skin look flawless and give it a healthy dewy look. So you just want to use about a pea-sized amount of that. With BB creams, they can be applied with your hands, but I would rather go in with a brush just for that a more professional look. And the brush that I use for pretty much everything, as far as face goes, is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. So you just want to buff that in. You want to get it on your eyes too. You want your eyes to match your face. Your ears. Go a little bit under your chin, but not right under. And just make sure that is all buffed in. And you don't need a large amount, just a pea-sized amount. Otherwise it will look cakey and it will defeat the purpose of this look. So as you can see there, it hasn't offered an overly full coverage. It's just evened out my skin tone and given me a bit of a glow, which is the look that I'm going for today. I'm not going to contour my skin today. I don't want to contour my face today. As I said, it is an everyday natural look, and I find that contouring, it's more a glam look or an evening look. So no contouring will be taking place today. Instead, what I'm going to do, I will conceal. I will go in with a concealer. The LA Girl Pro Conceal is a great option if you just want a concealer with a thin consistency that won't make your products look layered. So I'm just going to go in with that and the concealer brush that I used before. And I'm just going to go under my eyes in an inverted triangle. And this will just bring these features forward slightly. With concealers, you want to go for something that is a couple of shades lighter than your natural skin tone. So I am using the LA Girl Porcelain. If you want a good concealer that's Good value for money. I highly recommend them. They've also got a fantastic range of colours, which is quite rare when it comes to affordable concealers. So with that, once again, you just want to buff that into your skin. Just pat it rather than rubbing it. So that way you won't be shifting the product around. You'll just have it sitting where you want it. Next up, I am going to apply blush. I think blush is a must all the time, so that you've got a healthy, flushed look. So you look like you've been for a run, and it just gives you a subtle glow to your face. So I don't want to go in with a heck of a lot. I think with blush, less is definitely more. So I am going to go in with my favourite blush, the Profusion one. It is a very pink one, but I find that it doesn't apply too heavy like a lot of other blushes. So I'm going to go in with this Profusion brush here. Smile, and just sweep it lightly along my cheeks, just using a very light hand. And as you can see there, it's just a healthy glow. It doesn't make me look like a clown or like a fancy dress. Just a very subtle glow that looks almost natural. Next up is eyebrows. So I just want to go for a feathered look today, not block eyebrows, just feathered natural eyebrows. So I'm going to do these off camera because I don't want to teach you how to do eyebrows because I'm quite average at doing them and it takes too long. So I'm just going to go off camera and do my eyebrows, and then I'll come back and teach you a natural makeup look. Now the next step when it comes to eye makeup is to prime your eyelids. Now I have actually left my eye primer in a flatmate's car. The one that I usually use is the e.l.f. Lock-It primer. So today, rather than that, I am going to go in with a concealer. I think priming your eyes is a non-optional step. It evens out your eyelids, it evens out the colour of them, and it makes your eyeshadow last a lot longer. So if you don't have a primer, a concealer and some powder does work, but I highly recommend going with a primer instead. So the e.l.f. Lock-It is my go-to affordable eye primer. So you just want to apply that, pretend it's a primer, I'm actually using a concealer. So you want to apply that right up to your brow bone. And then I'm going to have to powder that today. So what I'm going to go over it with is a skin toned eyeshadow. I'm going to do a one palette look today for my eyeshadow, and I am going to work from the W7 in the Nude palette. So this is an affordable palette. It's considered a good dupe for the Naked palette. It's a good one for beginners. You do have to build it up a little bit, but if you are looking for an affordable palette with a good range of nudes, I recommend this one. So you want to apply a skin toned shade or a neutral shade all over your eyelid, right up into the brow bone. To do that, I'm going to use this brush here, so a fluffy brush. And I am going to go in with the first colour there, so that shade just there. And I am going to apply that right up into the brow bone. So this is going to be a natural eyeshadow look. Nothing dramatic, but I think eye makeup is very important. I think that is the focal point of your makeup. So you do want to enhance your eyes a little bit, but keep it looking natural. So next off, I am going to go in with that first matte brown there. And I'm going to use that as my transition shade. So for that, I want to take that fluffy brush again, apply a small amount, tap it off, and then just go into the crease. And just build it up to your desired level. With eyeshadow looks, I like to always use one palette. When I do my eyeshadow for everyday looks, often I work between 10 different palettes, but I find using one affordable palette will make this look more achievable for all of you. And as I said, this is a $15 palette that you can go to Posty, or you can go online to extras.co.uk and you can buy it for about $10 to $15. So this is one that, you know, people who are in a minimum wage job or still relying on pocket money can go and buy. If you want a slightly more pigmented one, another good dupe for the Naked palette is the Chi Chi Nudes. That one is a little bit of a step up in the price. It's about $30, but that is another very good affordable dupe. So just keep working to that desired colour. And yeah, as I said, this one does need to be built up a bit, but the price, you know, does reflect that. It is very affordable for 12 eyeshadows. That's, you know, $1 an eyeshadow. So once you've reached that desired level of colour, you want to go in with a base colour. So you can go for a shimmer if you'd like, you know, a light shimmer, but because this is an everyday look, I want to stick to mattes. So I am going to go in with that next darkest brown there. And I'm going to continue working that into the outer crease and the outer part of my eye there. So once again, build it up lightly, build it up gradually. So you just want it I want it on the outer part of my lid and the outer crease. And make sure it's well blended so you do not leave any harsh lines. And I want to continue using that fluffy brush for this. And then just blend that. Blend it so much, no such thing as too much blending. And that there you have got a very natural look. So it's got a little bit of depth, but it's all nudes and you still do look like you. It doesn't distract from your natural beauty. Next up is eyeliner. So I'm not going to do a wing or anything like that because for me, a wing is not an everyday look. So I'm just going to draw a thin line as close to my lashes as I possibly can on top. And rather than going in one big line, I just want to apply it gradually. So just little lines. You want to keep it as close to your lashes as you possibly can and make sure your pencil is sharpened. Now on the bottom of the eyes, I do not like dark colours being applied to the waterline. I think that makes your eyes appear more closed, whereas with eyeliner and eye makeup, I think it should open up your eyes and make them pop. So what I like to do is take a brown eyeliner. So a shade lighter. And just apply it to the lower lash line, not the waterline, but the lower lash line. And just apply it half of the way across. And then smudge it across with a small pencil brush. Or you can use a cotton bud or just one of those little spongy brushes that usually come with eyeshadows that a lot of us tend to throw away, but they can be quite useful for smudging your eyeliner. But I like to use a little pencil brush like this. I do find that it does do a better job of it. Now these eyeshadow brushes, it's a one brand eyeshadow brush look. They are from Yubu, which are available at Kmart, and they are very good, affordable brushes. Like I said on my previous video, at this point I'm not using any high-end products because I know that most of the people watching are, you know, the mums who spend all their money on their children and don't have much left for themselves. They're at uni or UCOL, or they're in very average paying jobs, and not everyone has $120 to spend on an eyeshadow palette, or not everyone can afford a set of Sigma brushes. So I am using all affordable brushes and all affordable makeup. Once my following gets larger, I would like to use a few high-end products because I know that a lot of people do really like using them. I do have some favourite products myself, but I am realistic and I know that most people can't afford them. So just blend that, or smudge that brown eyeliner across, and then what I want to apply to my waterline is a white eyeliner. So this is the one I'm using at the moment. This is by the Warehouses brand. I thought I'd try it out and see what it's like because whenever a new affordable makeup range comes out, I do really like to try it and see whether or not I can recommend it to people. And this eyeliner, the white side, is really pigmented. And I like to once again apply that with my pencil brush rather than straight from the pencil. And that is, with that, you just apply that to the waterline and it just brightens your eyes and makes them appear larger. I also want to take that pencil, and this time I'll do it straight from the pencil, and just apply a little bit of that to the brow bone. Next up, I'm going to apply mascara. So I'm just going to apply a small amount of this Maybelline Mega Plush. Just a small amount because I love eyelashes. I cannot go without mascara. I think it's one of the most important parts of makeup application is the mascara. I'm going to do that off camera because I look absolutely hideous when I apply mascara. But if any of you want to know how to apply mascara, just send me a message and I can send you a quick demonstration, but I look hideous when I do it. So I'll just quickly do this off camera. So my mascara has been applied. Next up, I'm going to put some highlighter on my face. So just to give me a soft, healthy glow. So I'm going to go in with my Chi Chi palette today, and I'm going to use the top highlighter there, that white one there. I'm going to go in with that one. And just apply a little bit to the top of my cheekbones, top of my brows, cupid's bow, chin, and I'm going to dab it on my nose with my fingers. Blend that in. So that is the finished face look. So it's just very natural, covers up a few of my flaws, and just gives me a natural, healthy glow without looking like I'm someone else. Now next up is lips. So I'm just going to go in with a nude lipstick today. I am going to use a matte liquid lipstick. So I'm going to use this little Chi Chi one here. This is a pinky nude and the colour is called Flirt. I think the Chi Chi liquid lipsticks are the best affordable ones on the market. Not only are they really pigmented, but they also last well. You can go in with a lip liner if you want, but I just want to apply this straight from the bullet today. So there is the finished look. So I've got natural, no makeup. So nude lips, glowy skin and nude eyes. Thank you for watching.